Good morning students, I am Vijay Vishwanathan and I welcome you to our course Database Management Systems. In today's sessions we are discussing relational calculus. In the previous class we have already discussed relational algebra, and relational algebra is a procedural query language, but relational calculus is a non-procedural query language. It uses some symbolic logic termed as predicate calculus. Okay. In database, relational calculus is of two types. Tuple relational calculus, which is proposed by code, and domain relational calculus, which is proposed by Lacreate and Pirate. Okay. And now we are going to discuss what is tuple relational calculus. In tuple relational calculus, we have to find the tuples for which the predicate is true. That is, there must be a conditions, and we have to find the tuples, those tuples which are satisfying those conditions. Okay. In tuple relational calculus, we call it as a predicate. Okay. And see an example. In this tuple relational calculus, we use a tuple variable. Okay. And consider an example, staff relation. Okay, and there is a tuple variable s, and we can represent it like staff of s. And consider this query: find the set of all tuples s such that f of s is true. We can write this query like this. In curly braces, there is s such that f of s. Okay, and consider another example. Find the staff number, first name, last name, position, sex, DOB, salary, and branch number for all staff earning more than 10,000. The tuple relational calculus is like this: S such that staff of S, and this is and. Okay, and S dot salary greater than 10,000. Okay. In this case, there must be two conditions. The tuple must be a member of staff relation, and the salary must be greater than 10,000. This is like written like this. Okay, this is tuple relational calculus. In tuple relational calculus, we find the tuples which satisfy the predicate, or we find those tuples for which the predicate is true. Okay, next is domain relational calculus. In domain relational calculus, we also use variables. Instead of tuple variable, we use domain variables, domain of attributes. Okay. And domain relational calculus only provides description of the query, and not provide the methods to solve it. Okay, it only provides the description, not the methods. And the format is like that: d1 d2 up to dn, such that f of d1 d2 to dm and m greater than or equal to n. Okay, where dn, d2, dn and dm stands for the domain variables, and f of d1 d2 up to dm stands for the formula composed of atoms. This is a formula, and this is the domain variables. Okay, we can in domain relational calculus we use the universal quantifiers. What are the universal quantifiers? There exists standard for all. Okay, we can use there exists standard for all. Okay, and the domain relational calculus is very similar to QBE. QBE means query by example. Okay, we will see query by example in next section. Now we see an example of domain relational calculus. Consider these three schemas: customer, loan, and borrower. And okay, and look at this query: find loan number, branch, amount of loans of greater than or equal to 100. Now we like this. We like the domain variables in triangular brackets. Sorry, not triangular, angular brackets. Okay, we write the domain variables in angular brackets. Lon is written like L and B for branch, A for amount, such that lon be a element of, okay, or there exists lon and amount is greater than or equal to 100. This is the condition. Okay, this is a condition greater than or equal to 100. This is domain relational calculus. Another example, find the law number for each loan of an amount greater than or equal to 150. In this query, we have to find only law number. Then we write in angular brackets only L, and this is element of, and this is there exist. Okay, sorry, I read mistake. There is a loan such that there exists branch and amount, and it's element of loan, and the amount is greater than or equal to 150. Okay, this is a next example, and I hope you understand these two concepts. Okay, relational calculus is a non-procedure query language, and it is of two types in DBMS: tuple relational calculus and domain relational calculus. Okay. Tuple relational calculus, we have to find the tuples for which the predicates come true, and in domain relational calculus we use domain variables. Okay. Thank you. We can see in next video.